Good afternoon, this is my Shaman Oracle reading for Tuesday. Today I continue reading for Leo, Virgo, Libra and Scorpio. And this reading here is for Libra. Welcome Libra. We start with the Tarot of the Divine card. Out for you came the Eight of Wands. And here the card relates to North America, to a Lenape legend called Rainbow Crow. The Eight of Wands represents quick, decisive actions. The Rainbow Crow flies quickly to deliver warmth to the cold earth below. And so the wings are in process and they are flying very deliberately. The sacrifice and swift journey is fruitful. The card is about speed, momentum, travel, excitement, and results. The second card is from the Good Tarot. Out came the King of Fire. And here the card is about spiritual influencer, creative inspired leadership. Say this: when I am aligned with spirit, I am a powerful leader who inspires others. My mastery benefits others as I teach them directly at times and indirectly at others, modeling what they might aspire to. And ask, how can I be confident in my own abilities and visions without becoming rigid or closed off to new ideas? The Moonology card that came out for you is the full moon in Leo. And the full moon in Leo is about pride, so do not let your pride get in your way. Have you been letting your pride become an obstacle? Is the question you are asking based on your ego, or is it from your heart? Leo energy is all about the heart, so think of the big-hearted king of the jungle, which is the lion. The energy is magnificent, but when it is combined with the rush of the full moon, it can become over the top. So this card may have come to you because you need to end a deadlock that has developed. More love and thoughts for the greater good are the solution to this dilemma. If you are not been doing as you would be done by lately, this is the time to find a balance between your own needs and the needs of the people around you. This will help all your relationships. Attune to the moon and say, I will be magnificent without being plain too much. Additional meanings for the card are: self-esteem is good, but vanity is not. Everyone is equally important. Creative urges should be followed. Work some magic, and a friendship may be ending now. The teaching of the card is when the full moon comes into Leo, it can be a wonderfully bright time where people feel more confident to show the world their talents and assets. That is the upside of this lunation and of this card, no matter when it is pulled. However, take note that the Leo full moon combination creates a sort of tension between your needs and the needs of people in your networks. Leo full moon is a time to release some pride. The Starseed Oracle card that came out for you is Karmic Relationships, and it is about Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and some conflict. The constellation Orion is thought by many to have been a place of great polarity and eventually unity. Some believe that many star seeds who were a part of this cosmic history are incarnate on Earth now and are playing out karmic relationships with Orion times. Perhaps you are one of them. Polarity causes conflict and highlights separation. However, because of this, conflict can also result in unity and in growth. Too many misunderstandings are caused when we do not open our heart and mind and see things from a different point of view. When we go into reactive second-guessing mode, instead of gathering the courage to open our heart, we should admit that we may have reacted because of our own woundings and then find mutual ground. We are all innocent children looking to be seen, understood, and cherished. It is much harder to grow closer through conflict because it is easy to react and take things personally. It is more challenging to see the innocence of all involved and find a way to grow closer through the conflict. It is through relationships that we grow the most. So, how can you soften your heart and drop your defenses enough to see things from a different point of view? How can you see the innocence of all involved? How can you learn to see the similarities rather than the differences? Ask this Starseed Soul Inquiry. Which relationships do you find the most? Which relationships do I find the most challenging? And how can I see things from a different perspective? And how am I being called to allow growth without any conflict? The Sacred Forest Oracle card that came out is Raven Spirit. And the Raven Spirit is about truth. As you look up, you see a raven peering at you from a branch. It feels like he is gazing straight into your soul. He swoops down and lands on your hand. Amazingly, he begins to talk, telling you the deeper truths of your life. He reminds you to focus on what is important and admonishes you to make choices in life that honor your truth. Stark honesty is called for at this time in your life. In ancient Greece, it was believed that ravens carried messages from the gods, and because of their acute vision, they were thought to be the bringers of truth. The soul loves the truth. So what is your truth regarding your life? Be honest with yourself and speak from your heart. Listen for what is sincere and honest in other people as well, and step away from those who are cagey and not coming forth with clarity. The hardest thing about living your truth is knowing exactly what that is. However, there is a place within you that always knows what is real and what is not. So release situations and people with whom you find yourself less than honest for the fear of being judged or not accepted. It can take time to discover what is true for you, but once you know, let go of anything in your life that is not authentic. Miracles follow when you take time to be genuine. The raven is also considered to be the totem and protector of the Queen of Fairies. The spirit of the raven says to you, the soul loves the truth, so find your truth and speak your truth and live your truth and be fearless in your journey. Follow your inner guidance, let go of what is not authentic and sincere in your life. Be a shining example of truth for others. And the last card is also an animal card, or the other one is, this one is real from the animal deck, I want to say. And it is again about the raven, this time the common raven. And the message is align your inner compass. Deep in the raven's heart is an ancient secret, a memory as tattered as his feathers are after harrying hawks. Few alive remember that raven used to be as white as freshly fallen snow. Having himself been through the subtle shifting of transformation and rebirth, raven knows that the world is often not quite what it seems. In the blink of an eye, light becomes shadow, and shadow shifts to light. And so, raven is not one for rules or morality. Raven knows that sometimes the only way to course correct is to step out of the boxes that a culture creates and align instead with your inner compass. What's the highest good for you? And what are you willing to sacrifice to bring it into the light? Ask this. That was your reading, Libra. I do thank you for listening. I wish you a most joyous day and a most joyous week. Take care and goodbye.